Larry Alexander to tell us about a very special T-shirt for a very worthy cause. Thanks so much for being here today, Larry.
Good to be here.
We've been chatting back and forth about this idea that you had and that you managed to get into the market, and I'd like to just start by telling everybody that you are an artist and a businessman by trade, and interested in what's going on in the community, and had an idea and decided to do something about it. So let me let you take it from there. The idea was what?
Well, the idea came, and I'm going to be as terse as I can. One day, actually a couple of years ago, I designed did the actual art piece.
Yeah. And that piece is called?
Down by Circumstances.
Yeah.
And about 6 months ago, I started a line of T-shirts, and then it dawned back on me that I could do this with the Down by Circumstances piece and generate money for the homeless.
Yeah, that's
which
great.
is why I originally did it to donate to somebody, another to some homeless organization, but this way it would be an ongoing producer.
Yes, I see. So it wouldn't be like a fundraiser.
I could have gave them the piece, and they could have sold it or whatever, and that would have been the end of it.
Right.
So now this way,
it can continue to generate revenue. That's great. Let's take a look at the T-shirt. It is really a beautiful piece. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay. This is meant to add a serious thought to a lot of people that's out and homeless, and they're not just men, they're not just black, they're not just white. They're they're women, they're kids, little babies are out there homeless. This design shows a man who's asleep on a snow-covered bench, and he's got just newspaper to cover him to keep him warm. And
he's trying to sleep. That's a tough one.
And it's people actually live like that.
That's true. Why do you call the piece Down by Circumstances?
Well, because most homeless people are down by circumstances of life. Things didn't, roll their way, or something's always happened. You don't just volunteer. I guess I'll just sleep out on the streets.
I choose not to have a home anymore.
Something happened to put those people out there.
Absolutely.
And once you're out there, and this is another thing a lot of people don't realize, once you're out there, it affects your mind. And you need counseling and stuff to get back into the groove. You don't just, I could go out there and give a guy, we could take a guy to, Ross Perot's house, but that's not going to change it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's been devastated mentally.
And it's got to have something to help him turn that whole situation around, not just change the fact that he's from outside to inside.
That's right.
Yeah, I see exactly what you mean.
So that's why I think, they need this continuous way of generating revenue.
Absolutely.
You just can't come and give them a piece of bread here or a dollar there. That's not going to...
It's not sufficient to
it's not going to solve the problem. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound.
Sure, and that doesn't do anything.
That's right.
How did you get Steve Ladd involved? And Steve Ladd, by the way, is a disc jockey with KKDA Radio, AM radio in Grand Prairie.
I just simply picked up the phone and called him one day.
How about
when I was ready to present him with the idea.
And he's been involved with trying to do things to help the homeless for quite a while?
Yeah, for about 5 years. And what caught my attention, he's a guy, he'd go down under the bridge.
Wow. And,
and feed the people. And he did that for 5 years until the
city moved everyone. That was, it caught a lot of press, didn't it?
Yeah. So they feed at the Day Resource Center now.
Okay, great. All right.
Well, every Monday from starting at 5 o'clock.
Okay, great. And your shirt, of course, is available in various places. I've got a list here: the Ann Taylor Gallery, the Cross Gallery there in Las Colinas, Heritage Expressions.
No, it's not the shirt.
Oh, not that particular shirt. I'm sorry. That's your other work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, your other work, but your T-shirt
The
is
Down by
available through
Circumstances shirt, you can purchase it at Comfort Beauty Salon, and that's 1704 Irving Boulevard.
Okay.
And it's right behind the Minyard store.
There it
It'll be on the east side of the Minyard store of Irving Boulevard and Pioneer.
And you got a contact name there, Patricia Hill.
Patricia Hill is the owner.
And you can call her at 254-4180, and then they can also call you and get the T-shirt as well.
Right.
And maybe even get a chance to look at some of your other artwork.
Oh, wow.
That one.
Since you mentioned it.
You can contact Larry at 790-9288. Thank you so much for being here today. It's a beautiful T-shirt, and as we start moving toward the Christmas holidays and people begin to wonder, well, what can I do to kind of help things out? This is an excellent way to show that you have some concern, just like wearing that red ribbon, and benefit a very worthy cause.
That's right.
Thanks for being here today.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.